I take Walker, and it's a 1 in 6 chance of blitzing here. And I mean, if it had worked, it would have been a -2 die block against the thrower. That's not great, but you know, if it works 1 in 20 times, you know, then it can win you 1 in 20 games. But like I said, you never want to be in this situation. You never want to be scrambling for the ball. Don't take the gamble. It, like I said, it works great sometimes, but at the end of the day, it's better just to play a safe and thought out game. Oh, and I think I stand a mile high here too, just so in case they want to make a block here. There's a chance that there will be a turnover. Yeah, and exactly what you expected to have happen to Walker happened. Okay, so now he's thinking about what to do next. Alright, so he's putting a lot of tackle zones. He obviously wants to make the block in an attempt to, I don't know, get more star player points or, more importantly, hurt somebody. So they're not there for the next drive. He makes, and he breaks armor again, but only gets a stun. But he sets it up to where he gets 3 die block instead of 2. This is a good play. When you have somebody this badly beat, you know, take as little risk as possible. Like the risk reward in that situation was pretty spectacular. He would have had to roll triple attacker down twice in a row for there to be a turnover. And there was a chance that he could have hurt one of my players, and I would have been even further behind in the next drive. Alright, so Speedy comes back. He woke up. It's good stuff. I go for the one-turner here. He didn't make it easy. He sets up. Like, he realizes I'm down men, so, and he has a bunch of strength 4 guys, so he just lines them up across the way here. And we're going to fast forward through this because I take a long time setting up because I'm trying to think of how to get a one-turner going. Something you should never do is orcs. If you do take throwers, don't put them on the line of scrimmage. They will be targeted. People are always going to target your throwers because they are one of the only things on the field, unless you have goblins, which he does. Where's his goblin? Oh, there he is. They're one of the only things on the field that are like you might be able to reliably hurt. Which is why I don't like having 2 of them. Like, I have 1 until I can get alignment with sure hands, and then get rid of them. And there's falling over. So. Alright, so now I'm going to play like the way I usually play. Instead of being dumb, I need to pull myself together and win this. I've only got 9 players left. Yeah, and the orcs are, I guess strength 4 everywhere. But they do have a few weak links. And he makes a few mistakes too. Now, when you're playing a team that's more heavily armored than you are, what you need to do is you really need to look for the sideline plays. Like, if you can push somebody out of bounds, that is the great equalizer in this game. If you can push somebody out of bounds, like, they're done for that drive, and sometimes they're done for the game. Also, since he has throwers and goblins, like, whenever I get the chance to block them, like, I always take it, because if I can get them off the pitch, that is gold. It'll even up the field a little bit. So now they have twice as many rerolls as they had before. So considering they didn't have to use any last time, The chances of me being like forcing them to use one this time, or using up all the rerolls, like he's pretty conservative with his rerolls. He doesn't make a lot of like crazy dodges, and he doesn't throw any, or he didn't throw very many one die blocks either. So, well, he didn't have to. Now, as I said before, I don't like having catchers on defense, but on offense, I think that they're very valuable. And I'm not saying they're bad on offense either. Um, it's just that I'm not effective with them. All right, so there you saw a blitz on the thrower because he has armor 8, and then at the same time, you see this is a really strong formation right here. No matter who he blitzes, like if he blitzes this guy or Speedy or any of these people, even after he's blitzed, he cannot get through here without making some serious dodge rolls. So this is really tight, not tight, but this is a really nice formation. I could also have Speedy back one, and it would have the same effect. You'd have two columns of two. Because, like, say he blitz Walker here, he would still have to come here, dodge into two tackles, or he'd have to come here, dodge into a tackle zone, dodge into another tackle zone, and then get through. So he'd be making two dodges with a guy still there. And he can only blitz once. So, and he goes for Speedy. He doesn't like Speedy. He likes to take these dodge rolls. Now this is where his first mistake is. It doesn't seem like a mistake really, but this is where the game really starts to turn around for me. Like I said, when you're down players, try to play on the sidelines and beat them at crowd surfing, because if you can do that, um, I mean, you're not relying on dice rolls at that point, you're relying on positioning. Alright, so here he is beating up my lineman. He has 70, 50, 150, 250. Like, he has over almost 400,000 team value tied up on these 5 guys, or on these 3 guys. And that's the kind of matchups you need when you're behind.